Hey fam, how y'all doing? I'm Kelly, and this is my wife Huguette.
Hi.
Today we will be speaking to you guys on moving to the continent.
Yes.
Yeah, and we know a lot of you guys want to move to the continent, and you might be a little afraid to do it. We want to let you know, don't be afraid.
Yes.
Do it.
Yes. I agree with my husband 100%. Also, I want you to know that if you want to come but you can't come right now, that's okay too. Plan. I truly believe in planning everything out. And I feel that even with this, it's very important to plan. Like my husband said, I know that many people have that urge right now to leave the West and travel elsewhere, to live elsewhere. It's getting very expensive to live in the West and also very dangerous. So people are looking for other options, cheaper options, and also a better
Quality of life.
Quality of life, exactly. We were not meant to be here and just work and survive. We were meant to be here to thrive and enjoy our life, right? So with that said, in this video, we're going to talk to you a little bit about planning to move to the continent of Africa. So first off, I think it's very important to know where you want to go. For my husband and I, we decided that we wanted to live on the coast, somewhere where there's beaches. We love being at the beach.
Yeah, because I was born in the Bahamas on an island surrounded by water, so I've always been around the ocean, so I love the ocean. I don't want to live anywhere else.
Yes.
I mean, in the U.S., you can't afford to live near the ocean,
So
but
elsewhere you
elsewhere
can.
you can.
And I'm
so.
also from the island of St. Lucia, but I love the hills. I grew up in the hills, and I love the hills. But being with my husband for almost 42 years, I also love being by the ocean. So we decided that we wanted to live on the continent.
So I converted you.
Yes, he converted me. We decided that we want to live someplace where we can, not inside. How you say that? The
inland, not too
we
far
don't.
inland.
Yeah, we don't want to be in a country that's inland. We want, so that helps.
A country that's a word we missing for that.
Yeah.
What is that? Landlocked.
Landlocked.
We don't want to be in a landlocked
you use
country
that word all the time when we were researching.
And now
yes.
I'm on the video, and now I'm on camera. I forgot all about it. But yeah, we don't want to live in a landlocked country.
Right. We want to live somewhere that's coastal, right?
Coastal, yeah.
So we looked at and we knew that we wanted to be on the continent of Africa. That was very important to us for many reasons. In any case, so we looked at made a list of all of the islands. I'm sorry, all of the countries. Let's do this over again.
Nah, we good. This road, it's okay. It's
we looked at all of the
They
countries.
understand. Hey, they understand. This is natural. Hey, we not YouTubers, so hey, bear with us, okay? Let's roll. Go on, baby. You're
right,
good.
fine.
You're good.
So we looked at all of the countries on the continent of Africa that were not landlocked. Okay? And then we researched, and our criteria was definitely, first of all, safety. All right. Then the expense, how expensive it is to live in those places, and also what's there to do. What are the activities? What would living there be like? So we looked at tons of videos, and we appreciate every YouTuber that made a video that we considered, that we viewed to consider where to be. And this is why we want to give back by doing these videos for you. To share what we went through, and hopefully it will help somebody out there.
Yeah, thank you guys for all the videos. Yeah, for all the videos you guys made about different places.
Yes, we always give you a thumbs up, and we always
love the
subscribe.
Video.
So yeah, do the same for us, please. So in any case, so that was something that we looked at. We looked at those things, and we researched for a long time. We looked at very many different videos, and then we decided that we were going to visit some of the places that met all the check marks, so that we could tick off, right? That it had what we were looking for in different areas. So we went to a few places, and we actually got to visit. So what we're trying to do to tell you right now is, if you decide that you want to be on the continent, you want to leave the West, you want to be wherever you want to be, but specifically if you want to be on the continent, choose some place that you know that would be good for you, some place that you would, you would like, you would thrive.
Or you think might be good for you.
Yes.
But, just come, live for a while, check it out. If you don't like it, you can always move.
And
it's not a
that's-
big deal.
And that's very important
Yeah.
to know that what you decide to do isn't written in stone.
Exactly.
Yes, it is expensive to move from place to place, but not really, because you think about it, you move to a place for a month, you're going to be paying expenses for that month no matter where in the world you live.
Living, yeah.
And if you decide to move, same thing. You still move to another place that you're going to be for a month. And yes, you may have to transportation. Okay, you have to pay for transportation depending on if you're going to fly or take a boat there or take a vehicle there, a car, what have you. So you still have that little expense, but it's not the end of the world. I think it's very important to say too, travel light.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah,
West,
yeah.
we travel. We have so much.
Yeah.
In
you don't
the
need,
East,
you don't need
you
that.
don't need all of that. And
no.
when you come here, you will realize that the things that you think you need,
You don't.
you really
You
don't need.
it. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, don't pack 10 suitcases and
Two suitcases is more than enough.
enough. Yeah,
It's more than
yeah.
enough.
2 suitcases and a carry-on. Boom. My wife and I, we got 4 suitcases and 2
Between the two of
carry-ons
us.
between us, and boom, we ready to go.
Yes.
Like we tell our people in Florida, hey, we can be gone and pack in an hour and be gone.
Yes. So that's a good thing.
That's a good
Another
thing.
thing is in the East, on the continent, there are most accommodations, flats, apartments, houses, what have you, come furnished
Come fully furnished.
with sheets for the beds,
Everything.
everything.
Yeah.
Most don't come with towels. Well, some don't come with towels.
Some don't come with
don't
towels.
come with towels. Some do come with towels. We
yeah.
have lived in places that do have towels.
Yeah.
And we're not talking about Airbnbs. Airbnbs come with everything.
Yeah,
we're talking
not
about
talking about no.
once you come, you decide, you want to be in a place, you probably rent an Airbnb for 3-4 days so that you can get a feel of the place and try to figure and find a place that you're going to be, for a longer time, for a month or so forth. And we recommend a month. Stay in a place for a month. That way you get to see if it's noisy. Do you like the sounds? Do you like the smells from around? What have you? If you just do for a month, then you have just 1 month, and then you can move
somewhere else. Yeah, you can move to a
Exactly.
different flat.
Yeah,
you know?
but if you do for more than 1 month, then basically you're stuck. So
yeah. Don't never rent anything for more than a month.
Than a month.
And it also depends how long you plan. How long you here too. Also,
Yeah.
how long you plan on staying. I mean, if you just coming to visit
Yeah.
for a month or 2 months or 3 months. Either way, whatever it is, do not rent anything for more than a month.
Now, in some countries that we've been to, they have given us a cheaper rate if we rent it for more than a month.
Right.
But we decided not to, only because I'm very picky
Yeah.
and I don't want to be stuck.
Yeah, we ran it for 2 months, and then after a week we realized it's too much noise, it's this and that
Yeah.
at night, I can't sleep. Now you're stuck, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But we can put up for anything,
For a
and then
month.
for a month, and then hey, we out.
Yes. Yes.
So
In planning, number 1, figure out where you want to be, what's important to you, and what's important to you may not be what's important to other people. So be very sure that don't worry about what other people want or what other people say. What do you want?
yeah,
What do
yeah.
you say?
yeah.
Okay. And when I say you, I mean you and your family. If you
Yeah.
come with other people,
You and
other
your
members
spouse,
or children or what have you, what's
Right.
important to them, so you figure that out, and you research which country do you want to go to. It's good to be able to go to a country before you decide to move.
there.
And what I mean by that is, for example, when we moved, we had family still in the States, so we were able to give them and have them hold on to our very important things. We sold and got rid of almost everything. The only thing we kept were like our photos and important family heirlooms. So our daughters have some of those things. But try to get, if you plan that you're gonna really leave, like my husband said, if you can't come for a week or 2 before, that's fine. Try to do that. If you cannot do that, okay, because that's expensive to go and come and go and come. If you cannot do that and you decide, okay, well, I really know I want to be on the continent. I want to be here for, try to be here for, I would say, In about 2-3 weeks, you know if you like the place or not, don't you think?
Absolutely, absolutely.
After 2 weeks.
I'll say after 2 weeks you'll know for sure if you wanna, if how is the place. Your spirit, and you'll feel it. You're like,
You'll feel the vibe.
you feel the vibe.
Yeah.
You know, we've been to some places. You know, I don't want to call no names. We've been to some places, and I mean, it was like after 2 days, it was like, you know,
we don't want to be here, and we don't want to be here in this area. We don't want to be here in this country.
Yeah.
You feel the vibe.
Yeah, you feel the vibes.
You know?
Because I think we flew there. We was gonna be there for 3 weeks, and we were gone in 5 days.
Yeah.
Okay? So you know, but there's nothing wrong with that. That's what it's for.
Okay.
There's
That's what it's all about.
54 different countries on this continent.
Yes.
So just, hey, if you could take your time, look around. Don't rush. You know, you go to one, you don't like it, you might spend 6 months. I've seen people that spend 6 months in a certain place, and they're like, I don't like this place.
And they move on.
Move on. You know?
Another big thing is, and that was my big thing, when you come, I felt like, you know, okay, so what are we going to do to keep surviving, right? Because you come and you want to find a job. I mean, not a job, because there are no, I'm not going to say there are no jobs here. It's very difficult to find a job here. It's much better if you come with a job, or you come to open a business that will create jobs.
Yeah.
All
for
right?
Sure.
Yeah.
And before we move on, the number one thing, do not open no business with anybody on this continent. Do not partner with anybody on this continent.
Until you've been here for a while and you get the vibe and you
We'll
get
talk
to know
about
the
that
people.
on another video where we'll give you details, but trust me, do not.
Until you've been here for a while. So making money, having some kind of income. Now, first of all, wherever you choose to be, if you choose to be in a country where the cost of living is very low, you have a little bit more leeway, and that's what I would suggest.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's different. Some people may feel like because what I've found is in the countries where cost of living is low, the amenities, all the comforts of the West are not there. Some are, but some might not be.
It's true.
Okay, so basically, I always tell my husband, you get what you pay for.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but there are things that you may realize that I don't need. I thought I needed this. I was in the West and I needed this. Now I'm here. You know what? I really don't need that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you just kind of adjust to the new way of living, and it's a learning. You know, to me, I love learning.
Mm-hmm.
So it's something new, but everybody's not like me, I know. Some people are like, I just want what I want. And so then you may want to move to a country that's a little bit more developed. And trust me, there are countries here that are more developed than countries in the West.
Yeah, but they're a little more expensive
They
also.
are, yeah.
And I don't think you gonna ever get everything you want in a country.
True.
There's no, like they say, there's no perfect country that's gonna give you 100% of what you want. But you're gonna get a lot more
here than there,
than
than
sure.
where you came from.
Absolutely.
So, and that's a good point.
And have an open mind also.
Absolutely,
have an open mind.
And it's a new experience.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy every step of the way, and enjoy.
Yeah.
And then, like I say, you may decide, there's certain things I cannot do. I don't want to do.
Yeah.
I don't want to do
Live
without.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that's fine.
That's fine.
So.
You can move to another country. Like I said, it's 54. Now you got 53 to visit and move to.
Yes.
So I think it's a great experience.
It is.
And I want to tell you, don't be afraid. I know some of you guys are very afraid of leaving and traveling with all the propaganda you've heard.
There's a lot of propaganda.
They'll tell
Don't
you.
believe that.
Don't believe it. Like when we used to live in Abu Dhabi, our people used to call us, I was in Abu Dhabi.
Be safe.
Are you guys safe?
Are
you kidding me?
Even here, people tell us, be careful.
Be careful.
I need to be more careful when I'm in the West.
Yeah,
truly.
Absolutely. I don't have to worry about mass shooting and getting murdered by the cops and different type of stuff, or crazy shooter and all that stuff. We don't have to worry about that here.
No, we really don't. It's a very, very safe place.
Yeah, so
very safe.
Don't believe the hype. Come see for yourself. Come see, okay? So,
And I just realized we're saying it's a very safe place. We're talking about Benin. We are in Benin right now.
yeah.
We went to Gambia as well. That's very safe.
Yeah, Gambia is very safe.
And get the
A lot of
Gambia.
shysters, but it's very safe.
It's
A
very
lot of
safe.
scammers, but it's still safe.
And with the shysters and the scammers, true, they're all over, and they're in the West as well. I feel like it's just really important to just have your head on. Don't think because you're in a different country you can put your guard down.
Just
They're
because they
shysters
smiling and loving you and thinking they love you and calling you brother, that don't mean they ain't gonna scam you.
Exactly. And like I tell my husband all the time, we have to realize they think that we have
All
and
this
they
money.
don't have.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
that's across
Yeah,
the
but
board.
I ain't no reason for you to scam me though.
It's no reason to.
There
I
ain't no reason for you
agree.
to scam.
I agree.
It's my money. You
I
know what?
agree.
You want to scam me out of my money because you think I got money?
I know.
I'm
It's
just
not an
saying.
excuse. I agree with you 100%. They should not do it. But it's a thing.
It's a
okay?
thing.
So beware. Don't be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid about. Because,
They're not gonna rob you.
They
You know,
won't rob you.
They're just gonna try to
With
scam
a big
you.
smile on their face. So you
Yeah.
tell them, no, we're not doing that. Stop. It's all
Simple,
good.
but it's all
Okay.
good. It's
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you something. One thing we gonna never do on this thing. I'm saying it. We never gonna tell you a lie.
Yes.
We never gonna come in and tell you, oh,
Yes.
this is great. Is not doing. We gonna always tell you the truth. Okay.
Absolutely.
Truth matters.
It does, because think
Okay.
about it. You're leaving your comfort zone to get up and come into another country. If you come over here and it's not what the person on YouTube told you, that's all I gotta say.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not good.
It's not
a
cool.
good thing
It's
to
not
do.
cool.
So,
It's not
no,
cool
we're
to
gonna
lie at
tell you
all.
the truth. We
Yeah,
are
we're
going to
gonna
tell you
the truth.
I know that we probably will offend some people. We don't mean to, but sometimes the truth is
Well,
offensive.
the truth,
so-
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The truth is very offensive to
Yeah,
some. You know,
sometimes.
hey,
so.
you know, what's the old saying? Hit dog, holler. I don't know. If I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
it right. I don't know if I'm
If
saying
you
it
hit
right.
the dog, it will scream and
Yeah,
holler. Yes,
yeah.
yes.
If the shoe fits, you know, like
Yeah,
if the shoe fits.
let's wear it. Yeah.
But
yeah.
other than that, hey, truth
Yeah.
does matter.
Yeah, and we will tell you the truth, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Ugly, okay?
Yeah.
But don't be afraid to try new things, because I know a lot of you guys want to move, but you hear this and you hear that, and you're afraid. Don't be afraid. Put your foot in the water, and it shall power.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right. All right, family. Well, we don't want to make this too long.
Too long.
So
Yeah.
we're going to say goodbye for now. See you in the next video.
For sure.
Bye.